As you search for classes in Banner 9 registration, you might be wondering, well, how do I know if I am taking a class that is semester long for 17 weeks, or if the class is an 8-week class in session 1 or an 8-week class in session 2? Well, it's pretty easy. If you look up the search criteria for the term that you want to register for, fill in the subject area if that's the case, and fill in any other area that might be pertinent to you. And where it says session, you have the option to narrow your search by full semester, January intersession, law semester if you're a law school student. If you're in the physician assistant program, then you have that option. And then there's an option for session 1 and an option for session 2. The more granular you are, the more specific the search results will be. But if you fail to identify a specific term, you might get more return of courses across the multiple academic calendars. So in this case, let's leave it blank and we'll click on search. And you will notice here that under meeting times, I've expanded it, and you'll see the days and the day of the week, the hours, the class type, the building, and the start date and the end date. And that will give you information for that specific class as to whether the class is an 8-week class or a 17-week class. But if you are new to the search, you might see that this column might be a little bit shortened. Well, you can expand it to see more detailed information. Hopefully in a new build or in an update in the future, this information can be its own standalone item, or it can be a wraparound. But in the meantime, this is the shorthand way of checking to see if the class is a semester-long class, a session 1 class, or a session 2 class. The other way too is if you look down at the panels below and you've already registered for classes, look at the schedule of classes and then click on schedule details, and then you will see the start and end dates for this particular class. Each one of these classes has a start and an end date, and that'll also give you information about the length of the class in a spring or a fall term that is inclusive of the 17-week semester and the 2 8-week sessions, session 1 or session 2.